Exercise 8B, question number 7. 45% of students who take part in the creative writing competition are boys. If 135 boys take part in the competition, find the total number of the students who take part in the competition. Now in this question we have given 45% of the students which are boys. It means rest of the students are girls. So we have to find the total number of students, means including boys and girls. So this is just like we have done question number 1. The same pattern, the same method we will use to solve this question number 7. So we will start from the data which is given in the question, and that is 45% of the students. So 45% of the students we have given 135, and then we will find 1% of the student which will be 135 divided by this 45. And then in the third step we will find 100% of the students. Then it means we will multiply this 100 by the fraction 135 divided by 45. Next step. Now in this step we will cancel the numerator 135 and denominator 45 by number 3, or we can say that we will divide this numerator 135 and denominator 45, or you can divide this numerator 100 and denominator 45. It's your choice. So let's divide this 100 and 45 by 5, because both are the multiples of 5. So it means 5 times 9 45, and 5 times 2 10, 0 as it is, which means 20 times 5 100. If you divide this 100 by 5, the quotient will be 20. In the next step, we know that 135 is the multiple of 9, or if you divide this 135 by 9, the quotient will be 15. Now let's take the product of 15 and 20, which is the remaining quantity, after dividing this numerator 135 by 9. So let's take the product of 15 and 20. 15 times 20, 300. Now 300 is the total number of students who take part in the competition. Out of 300, 135 are boys and rest of the students are girls. Now, next question from this exercise, question number 8. A house costs 36% more today than when it was built. If the cost of house today is $333,200, find its cost when it was built. Now here we have given 36% more. It means that the percentage is increased when the house was built. If the percentage is increased, then this means that we will add this 36% to 100, just like we have done in question number 1. If we have given increase percentage, then we will add the given percentage to 100. Or if we have given decrease percentage, then it means we will subtract the given percentage from 100. Now in this case we have given 36% more, which means the percentage is increasing, so we will add this 36% to 100, which means this 36% will become 136%. So this can be written in the form of that 136% of the cost or house cost, we have given 3,33,200. Now we have to find the cost of this house when it was built. So let's find 1% of the cost. Same procedure will be applied just we have done in question number 7. First of all, the given quantity 136% of cost, that is 3,33,200. Let's find 1% of cost. Then this 136 will be divided by the quantity $3,33,200, and then in the next step let's find 100% of cost. Then we will multiply this 100 by the fraction $333,200 divided by 136. Again, you can divide this numerator by denominator, or you can divide this 100 with 136. Now both 100 and 136 are the multiples of 2, so let's divide them by 2. Now 2 times 50, 100, and then 2 times 68, 136. If you divide this 136 by 2, the quotient will be 68. Or you can divide simply as 2 times 6, 12. We have one remainder. Now if we carry this remainder to the next digit 6, this 6 will become 16, and then 2 times 8, 16. Again, in the next step, now let's divide this numerator and denominator 68 by 2, because these two are the multiples of 2. So 2 times 1, 2, we have a remainder 1. Carry this remainder to the next digit. This next digit 3 will become 13. Again 2 times 6, 12. Again we have left one remainder. If we carry this remainder to the third digit 3, this 3 will become 13. Again 2 times 6, 12, and we have remainder 1. Carry this remainder to the next digit 2, this 2 will become 12, and then 2 times 6, 12. The remaining zeros will be written as it is, which means if you divide this quantity 3,33,200 by 2, the quotient will be 1,66,600. Divided by 2 times 3, 6, and 2 times 4, 8. Multiplied by 50 as it is. Now further, let's divide this numerator and denominator by 2. Their quotients will be 83,300 divided by 17. Now 83,300 is the multiple of 17. If you divide this number by 17, you will get the quotient 4,900 multiplied by 50 as it is. Finally, let's take the product of these two numbers to find the cost of the house when it was built, and that is 2,45,000. After increase of 136%, the cost of this house is 3,33,200. Next question. Question number 9. If 10% is deducted from a bill, $58.50 remains to be paid. How much is the original bill? So just like we have done question number 8 and 7, the same method will be applied to solve this question number 9. So let me change the color first. Okay, so now here we have given deduction, which means decreased. If 10% is decreased from a bill, this sentence can be written as if 10% is decreased from a bill. So since we have given decreased, it means we will subtract this 10% from 100. So the quantity will be 90% of bill. Actually, this 58.50 is the 90% of bill. If 10% is deducted from a bill, it means that 90% of the bill is $58.50. Now, let's find 1% of bill. Then we will divide this 90 by $58.50. And then in the third step, let's find 100% of the bill. We will multiply this 58.50 divided by 90 by 100. Now simple calculation we have, you can cancel this 0 of 90 with the 0 of 100. The quantity remains will be 9 and 10. Further, let's divide this numerator 58.50 and denominator 9 by 3, because they both are the multiples of 3. So 3 times 3, 9, and then 3 times 1, 3, we have remainder 2. If we carry this remainder to the next digit 8, 8 will become 28. And then 3 times 9, 27, we have remainder 1. The decimal point will be as it is, and then if we carry this 1 to the next digit 5, then this 5 will become 15, and then 3 times 5, 15, 0 as it is, multiplied by 10. Now again, 19.50 is the multiple of 3. If you divide this 19.50, you will have quotient 6.5 or 6.50 multiplied by 10 as it is. Now we have integral power 10. Now if we multiply this number 10 by 6.50, we will have the product 65.0, or simply just move this decimal point one digit to the right side, because we have 1 0 with this 10. So this decimal point will move one digit to the right side. Now the position of decimal is between 6 and 5. After multiplying this decimal number by 10, the position of decimal will be between 0 and 5. So the product of 6.50 and 10 is 65.0, or simply 65.0 means $65, which is the 100% of bill. It means that the actual bill was $65 and $58.50 bill was paid. So we have calculated the original bill, which is $65. So that's it for today. Thank you so much.